Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays Technolust. So last time we just about got to Mars and we explored the little Port 303 area there and got a little bit stuck. Since then, between 2 videos ago in fact, the game's developer Blair Renard, also known as Anti-Cleric, if you look at the comments of some of my videos, he's been very gracious and has been helping me out with hints as to how to suck less. So one of the first things I want to do is go back to Needful Things. At Needful Things, I never actually picked up the side quest to pick up the ravens or crows and the mixtapes and all those sorts of things. So what I actually need to do...
Oh, you again. Hello, Silo.
Never actually enabled my other controller there. Silly me. So what I need to do is actually click on them with the trigger button rather than the grip, which is what I've been doing.
Oh, you like this tune? Very old. Find cassettes. Bring to me. I will make a mixtape.
So there we go. Now we can see these are glowing, and if I use the trigger on them rather than the grip, it allows me to collect them. So we do the same to the crows.
Crows are my eyes. Download data. Bring to me. I do something special.
And again. You gonna start glowing? Nah, see his eyes are glowing there. So now we've gone down to 12. And then the same with the barrels over here as well.
Don't touch that. Trioxane. 245. Highly prized for medicinal purpose. Find me more, I will pay you handsome.
Is it the panel on these? No. Well, that's very creepy. Never noticed that before. So I'm not sure whether I've already activated this one somehow, but I don't seem to be able to do anything to it. And I am using the trigger rather than the grip, which has been my mistake in the past. So we will just assume... Yeah, we can't click on that anymore, so we'll assume we've already found that one somewhere. So the other thing I wanted to do was to go back to... In fact, we will go out this way and grab the crow I know is out there. The other thing I wanted to do was pop back to the Holodexx, because Anti-Cleric pointed out that the Wreckshop missions, and there's a mixtape. The Wreckshop missions, doesn't go anywhere, does it? No. You can pick up other ones, is what I'm trying to say. You can pick up other Wreckshop missions. Your eyes are glowing? No, they are not glowing. Good stuff. Nothing around here, was there?
I'm waiting for my...
No. There's something over here, isn't there? Is there another mixtape or something? Or a crow? I can't quite remember. Ah, crow. I knew there was something, and there's no mixtape there. And there's nothing else, is there? We collected the Android part that was there. So I think I made the same mistake in Holodexx as well. There was an arm on the table, and I tried to pick it up rather than using the trigger. Which is just sort of natural instinct. You want to collect something, you use the trigger to pick it up. That is not correct. Let's actually go the long way, just so we can look for other stuff to collect. So yes, never quite finished off, but in the Holodexx there is a baseball bat, and if you pick up the baseball bat, or activate the baseball bat I suspect, with the trigger button, then you get another mission in the Wreckshop. So we need to go back, because I think I did that bit wrong as well. So there's a mixtape there, we will grab that. And then we will head back out. Am I running? I am running, yes. Can't hear any crows. Haven't seen any other barrels. I don't really look for barrels in the Chinatown area. Perhaps I should have done. Some big old steps. He's got a mixtape over there. We will just take that one.
He is really into this song.
He is. He hasn't moved for hours. That'll scan our fake identity, which is fine. There's nothing around there. And we'll pop up here and pop back out to the starting area. Downtown, was it, I think? Let's go downtown. So pop into the Holodexx, grab the baseball bat, grab the android's arm, Where is it? It's just over there, isn't it? Oh, there's a crow around us I can hear as well, but we should do that afterwards. And let's pop in here. Oh, got myself all tangled up in my cables. Just gave my Oculus cable a good hard tug. Hope that doesn't do any lasting damage. Let's try to kick it across the room. So first of all, there's the android's arm. So what I did last time was I picked it up like so. But if I yes, trigger. Trigger rather than grip. That's the difference. So then, wrong type of barrels. Nothing there. There's a back, wasn't there? How about the back? Wrong type of barrels again. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, and then there's that one. Nothing there, so the bat must be in the other room, I'm guessing. Yes. So what I did last time again was I picked it up, and if I use the trigger...
This weapon may unlock residual memories for the Miles 5 units in the Wreckshop.
There we go. Specifically tells you. So if I pick something up and it transports back to where it was, and makes the controller vibrate, that means that I can activate it with the trigger button. So I've learned that little lesson there. Alright, so there's a crow somewhere. I heard moaning. There he is. Your eyes glowing? They are. Not anymore. Good stuff. I'm sure over here there is a mixtape. Yes, yes, yes. We will take that. I don't think there was anything around here. I don't recall hearing a crow or seeing anything. We should probably check the arcade at some point, but I'll skip past that for now. Looks kind of familiar, doesn't he? There's a crow over there we've got. You have a mixtape. We will take that. And yes, I thought there was something over here. It's a crow. So we will have that as well. Okay. So then let's go to the Wreckshop. And have a go at this actual additional mission now that we have it. And I'll try to surreptitiously check my cable to make sure I haven't damaged it by kicking it against my desk, but it looks okay. So no mixtape next to the stereo. No crows, no mixtapes. So do I just go and jack into it? Do I have to use this? That doesn't seem to want to do anything, so assuming I just jack straight into it then. Nothing here, and I can't see the baseball bat around. So I suspect then, let's just go and just beat its head against the bike.
Miles 5 unit ahead. Maybe run commencing. Directives. Seek and destroy primary target. Wait for extraction.
Ah, there we go. Ooh, double bats. So rather than putting the old finger up with the A button, this time we get bats. Which makes it a little bit easier to beat them up and get them off their bikes. Missed that one. Alright. This is quite fun. I'm enjoying this. Oh, where are you going? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Let's run them over as well as we're going. So there's our primary target. I can see you.
Primary target acquired.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yep. I got him, didn't it? Yeah, that did. Was that not the primary target? I thought it... Ooh. thought it was. Maybe it wasn't then. Oh, I got someone. Ah, yes, there we go. There is our escape truck. Can't remember what the word is. Literally can't remember what the word is.
Maiden run successful. Extraction complete.
Okay. So, actually a little bit of progress there. That's quite nice. Alright then.
Nice to see you again, Soul.
You too. So there's definitely nothing over there. No glowing mixtapes or anything. And these things, if I pick up, don't just transport back to where they were. Same with these, isn't it? Yes, can't do anything with those. Or those, or those. Okay then. Right, let's go back to Mars then. Because much like everything else, I've been using the grip buttons on everything rather than the trigger buttons to actually interact with things. And missed a fundamentally easy
Hardline
thing
connection established.
in Mars, so...
Link complete.
Yep. So we will have to pop back to... We have to go to the arcade at some point. We have to go to Chinatown and the safe house and the laundrobot. Needful Things, we've done them to run around those at some point as well to collect things there. But for now, let's actually go and progress a little bit of story, shall we? Well, that's very quick. Wow. That was very quick. Okay, so, mixtape, we'll have that. Still bored? Still bored? You're going to tell me how bored you are? That's what you normally do. No, apparently not.
He seems distracted.
Ah,
We should
there's a
find
crow.
a way to get past the scan line.
So, let's just check that old Mr. Happy Pants here is still going good. He just looks not quite smug. He looks, I don't know, comfortable with himself. Like he's just happy with the way his life is going. So then, what we can apparently do is something to the radio here. Although nothing seems to be happening. So this little radio over here. That's not a radio. Ah, so I already turned the radio on. I just never actually tried to collect the card. That was the problem. You turn the radio on and that distracts the security guard, the police officer here, with its very police officer mask. But the mistake I made was I tried to pick the card up with the grip button rather than just interacting with it with the trigger button. So, at this point, we can go in here. We can collect that, which I assume is going to be our disguise to get past him. So, under the assumption we are now dressed as a police officer, I am your... Yep. Okay, there we go. Couldn't quite hear what you were saying, but I'm sure it was something to do with getting off work or something like that. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting a train. So I can't move.
That is the Orion facility ahead. We'll have to get out to the surface from the industrial sector. Maybe Orion will provide the answers we seek.
Well, that's the plan. There isn't much else on Mars, is there? Alright. Alright. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a save. Just in case. I don't think you can actually die in this game, so I think the only reason you would lose your progress is if you quit the game without saving first. It's probably actually not that important now that I've actually started the process of loading into it.
Hardline connection established. Merc link complete.
So yeah, we have the Orion industrial area now. Okay. So pop back out of there. And let's have a quick scout around here then. So I'm assuming that's probably the way out, I'm guessing. We have the red pill, which is possibly a club or something. We have an android there we can jack right into momentarily. I'm assuming we can jack into them. Of course we couldn't with the last few, so let's see if we can with... Yes, we can. do like how you can just contort their bodies into super friendly robot. Super friendly robot. Super friendly robot. So at least he didn't kill us, which is a bit of progress compared to the other times we've seen him around.
For some hot ramen maker.
You know, I'd actually love some hot ramen right now. I really would. Okay, so we know that he went that way. So rather than following the obvious place we need to go... Ah, so that's a mortician. So that must be the way out. That's the red pill. That's the mortician. Let's go for the red pill first. With a very familiar looking guy there, I suspect. If he took his mask off, he'd be looking quite content with himself.
I don't see you on the list.
Doesn't seem to mean you're not going to let me in. It does.
Ticket if you want in.
Need a ticket. Need a ticket to get in there. Okay. So that's something we need to do. Get a ticket to the red pill. So can we get into the mortuary?
FF9.
Nope.
FF9.
Alright. Once will do. No need to be rude about it. So then let's head this way. See, that's something else to collect. I just saw that there. I've definitely seen VHS tapes before. Or am I thinking of the Solace Project? I've definitely seen them in the Solace Project. Have I seen them around in Technolust before? Not too sure now that I'm saying it. Those are some of those barrels. Ah, yeah, so there we go. So when the lights come on, that's when you've collected them. So the lights were already on in the ones in the Needful Things place, so we'd already activated them.
Hotel's closed. Nobody left to stay.
Let's go straight into the hotel, if we can. We can't. Okay. Let's try all the buttons just in case. So we will move onwards. Oh, that's who's talking. You down there. At least you got a cushion. And very weird eyes. What is going on with your eyes? Still, at least she's got a cushion, keeping herself comfortable.
There's nothing out there. Just Orion and the rest.
And what have we got up here? Not much. Oh, a robot or security droid of some sort. We have a graphics card that is not collectible. We have, send next of kin to morgue for retrieval of equipment and personal belongings. Well, I guess that's where we're going then.
I would not suggest going onto the surface without proper equipment. The Martian atmosphere is less than 1% of Earth's.
So is that what that is? Is that the proper equipment? Do we need to get that? Okay, well we have something to go into the morgue with to collect someone's personal belongings. So let's pop down to the morgue. And then we'll have to think about... We'll do the morgue, we'll have a look around there, and then I think after the morgue we'll have to call it there.
Would you care for some hot ramen maker?
Okay, so now we should be able to get in here. Yes, we can. Excellent. Good stuff. So, Android.
His possessions are in the freezer on the right.
Sorry, I wasn't really listening. Very Asian-looking mortuary robot with weird bent knees. Weird bend to the knees. First, take that.
Survival rate for everyone dropped to 0.
A little bit of cloth protecting her modesty there. Wonder what that is. Wonder if that's like the tumble dryers to grind all the bones up after a cremation. I know they do that. They just sort of fill it with ball bearings and bones. Nothing there. I was gonna say that's a very weird body. Oh, so where I suppose we need to jack in. No, can't jack in there. So where are the things for us to collect? Do I have to interact with the...
Long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone dropped to 0.
Can't interact with her. No port on her back to interact with. So what am I doing here then? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing in there. We collected a mixtape, which is nice, but I just suspect there is more to be done. Can't do anything with that. Nothing under there. Nothing in there. Nothing there. Ah.
This suit and ID card should allow us onto the surface for a limited time.
That's what we were after looking for.
I don't think its previous owner will miss it.
Ah.
You found an Android component.
Yes, I did.
Maria 1313.
So that brings us one step closer to... We can't open that one. One step closer to completing the Android in the Needful Things shop. Where's the door? Is that the door? Yes. Okay, so I think we're going to call that there. It's been a little bit over 15 minutes, which seems like a reasonable amount of time, and we actually have a destination in mind now. We're going to head for the surface of Mars. Which is exciting, isn't it? Never been on Mars, but well, obviously I'm on Mars now, I guess. Never been outside. No, I was on top of that train for a while. I've never worn a spacesuit outside whilst on the surface of Mars. There we go. So, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do please click the like or subscribe buttons. It would be very much appreciated as always. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, if you just leave them down below in the comments section or PM me or whatever, I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in Technolust. Thank you very much for joining me.